Once upon a time, not so long ago, there lived a little boy. He lived in his ancestral house with his father, who is an ex-military man, and his loving mother, who is a wonderful homemaker, and his doting grandma. His name is Niam, and his life was like a clockwork. Everything was decided by his father. Everything has to be done on time and as per his wish. Well, Niam was no rebel. He did everything as per his father's wish. Still, the father was very disappointed in him. Why? Well, because Niam was not good in his studies. He never scored well. He never showed any interest in studies. Niam was not at all interested or excited by his books or studies. The only thing that interested him was going to Kali temple. Kali temple? You might think, why Kali temple? He's not going there to pray, right? He's a little boy. Why would he go to Kali temple? To meet the old man. The old man who was a repository of wonderful stories. Every day after school, Niam used to go to his mother, Mama, 1 rupee please, I want 1 rupee, just 1 rupee. He used to beg his mother. Why 1 rupee? Because that's all it took for the old man to tell a story. The old man will charge 1 rupee for any story he has to tell. So every day, Niam took 1 rupee from his mother and ran to the temple to the old man and gave him, okay, tell me a story please. The old man will start off with a story from either Ramayana or Mahabharata or any other book he has read. And Niam will be transported to the world of stories. He will not just hear the stories, he'll become Krishna or he'll become Rama or any other wonderful character that he was hearing to. And that's how his childhood was. But time flew away. And now, after the board exams, Niam, not anymore a little boy, is waiting for the results. His father barged into the room and said, Niam, I've decided to put you in engineering college. You should go to engineering college and study. That will do good to you. You will get a degree, you will get a job, and you will live your life happily. Niam was shocked. He was like, but father, I don't want to do engineering. What do you want to do? His father asked. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do, but I don't think I want to do engineering. His father didn't want to hear anything more. He said, well, if you don't have any of your plans, just listen to me and follow me. I'll make sure that your life is good. And I've said, Niam has never contradicted his father's entire life. So he went off to engineering college and of course finished his degree, not with flying colors, scrapped at the lowest rank and came home. His father again came into his room. Well, Niam, now that you've finished your engineering college, you should take up a job. Now you're a man. Niam was very confused. He didn't know what to do. He didn't want to take up an engineering job. He wanted to do something that made him happy, that excited him, but he still didn't know what he wanted to do. Well, 4 years of college has gone by. Now that he's a man, he came home and he wanted to go meet his friends. And while going to his friend's house, he passed the Kali temple. And then he remembered, oh, the old man who used to tell me stories, I should go meet him. So he went to the Kali temple. He looked here and there. There was no old man. He couldn't find him. He went around the temple and he went to the neem tree under which the old man used to sit and tell stories. There was no old man. He felt very disappointed. He was very much looking forward to hearing a story from the old man. So Niam sat underneath the tree, thinking what he should do. He heard a tap on his shoulder. He turned back. It was a little boy. Again, the little boy tapped on Liam's shoulder. Can you tell me a story, please? Liam said, okay, might as well tell him a story when I'm waiting for the old man. He started telling a story. And then he was so happy telling a story. He was so excited. He went on telling a story. The little boy was looking at him with awe. He was so happy to hear a story. Once the story was done, the little boy gave Liam a rupee. Liam was shocked. Why are you giving me the rupee? Well, you told me the story, right? You take it. The little boy said. Liam took the rupee and went back home, thinking all along the way. When he went home, his father was waiting. So, my son, have you decided which job to take? You should be leaving home in a couple of days. Liam looked at his father and said, Father, I think I know what I wanted to do with my life. I think I found out what makes me very happy. And I'm going to tell it. I'm going to do it. Father, so what is it that you want to do? Liam said, well, I'm going to be a storyteller because I love telling stories.
Sit in the hot seat.